Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Nerds with Chainsaws podcast with your host, me, Brett Drogemeyer, and Dalton Wright.
Howdy, howdy.
First off, I'm going to apologize for this episode coming out a day late.
Is it just a day or is it a week?
It's just a day, because we had one episode backlog.
I guess, it came out on the 30th.
Yeah, we had one episode backlog, and I got called back into work both, 2 weeks in a row at our fucking, normal recording time, so we got a little behind again. But yeah, I'm home this entire weekend, so I don't know what you're doing, but we're gonna try to get up a little bit more of a backlog again if we can. Nice. But yeah, it was my fault, so you can blame me.
Well, since you said you got fancy stuff, I'll start first, because mine is the exact opposite of fancy.
Oh, yeah?
Today we're returning to roots. Have any guesses?
Crown apple.
No.
No?
I mean, I do like crown apple, but it's not one of my, It's not one of my, first things that I ever really latched on to.
I was trying to
Today,
think.
We're drinking apple pie moonshine from Old Smoky.
Yeah. That was going to be my next guess. It's it's either fucking, Crown Apple and Sprites or apple pie moonshine.
See, it was going to be my original drink. That, the first thing I ever had, which was going to be rum and Coke. I was going to have Bacardi and Coke. And just finish off my Bacardi. But, Laundry Mat took a little longer than expected, because I had to do some other errands as well. And so I kind of ran out of time to go to the store, so I'll be doing that later. So, moonshine this time. Time for that first swig. The worst one there is. The first swig gets me pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie.
What percent is that moonshine?
It's not even that high. It just hits me in the nose. It just really gets me. It's 35.
It's decent.
70 proof. Man, that hurts. Not the normal way it does. We made some oven pizzas. Just went to Walmart, grabbed some oven pizzas, Red Marin and shit last night. And I ate them things straight out of the oven, burnt the shit out of the roof of my mouth. That burns the roof of my mouth. Do not recommend.
Yeah? Alright. I have some fancy stuff that I found in Kansas City the last time I was up there. It is imported from Denmark.
From Denmark?
Mm-hmm. I can't pronounce the name. I'm gonna give it a shot, but I can't pronounce the name. It's Klapoist... fucking Klapoistia Mjord. It's a mead.
One more time?
Klapoistia Mjord, I think, is how you're supposed to say it. Something like that.
Klapoistjermord?
Yeah, it's Klapojstermjod, but the O's have the little cross through them.
Mjod is how you'd say
yeah.
it. That's like
Mjod, yeah.
Klapoistjermord.
Anyway, translated it means somersault mead.
From TotalWine.com.
That's actually where I bought it.
It's from Total Wine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in Wichita.
They have one in... They have several in Kansas City.
Park as well.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a mead from Denmark, and it's based on a recipe from 1700. So it's freaking Viking mead.
Oh yeah, yeah. It says Nordic caraway honey wine.
Yeah. And I believe that they have like a couple like variations on this recipe, but I'm pretty sure this is the original one.
Nice.
So I'm gonna give her a shot. I don't really like. I don't know if I don't usually really like wines. So, but I saw it. I was like, that's freaking cool. I gotta at least try it. It was only like $25 too.
Well, meads are different than wine. They're still technically wine, but it's honey.
Yeah,
honey.
they're a lot sweet. Oh, this is a white wine? Weird. I guess most meads are.
The mead I got last time was like purple.
Yeah, this one's like yellow. It's not the color I thought it would be. It smells really good though. It is also pretty strong for wine. I think it's 22%, just under.
Yeah. I mean, if you drink dry wines, that's probably about right. For dries, not for sweet wines.
It smells very, very pleasant. Very honey-y. Let's give her a go. That's pretty good.
Verde.
It's actually pretty good. It's almost got like a syrupy texture to it from the honey.
Yeah. I'm trying to find. I'm not even sure where it would be under. Man. The mead that I had got before is sold here, but I don't know how to navigate this website. Maybe it's under others. Beatboxes are considered wine.
I wouldn't consider them that, but
I would very much not consider that wine. Tippy Cow. Tippy Cow is not wine either.
Tippy Cow is good though. It's not wine, but it's good.
I'll just have to go find it, but I was gonna buy some more mead.
Some more weed.
Buy some more weed, and I'm gonna get a drinking horn.
Nice. Yeah, that stuff's pretty good. It's nice and sweet, but it doesn't have that kind of bitter aftertaste that some wines do. And I get a little bit of like the herbal stuff. I'm guessing that's from the caraway.
Probably. Here we go. I found it. At least I found the brand. Not sure which one was the one I actually. God, they don't have perfect pictures of the bottles here. But Redstone Traditional Mountain Meadery. That stuff's pretty good. I think it's around 15%.
Where's that from?
This says 12. This says 12%. I believe it's made in Colorado.
I was like, it sounds like a mountainous state from the name, but I wasn't 100% sure if it was Colorado or not.
Redstone Meadery. Yep, Boulder, Colorado.
Dude, Colorado has kind of a stupid amount of like good alcoholic beverage production places. It's like there's just so many like little craft like distilleries and wineries and breweries there. It's ridiculous, and almost everything I've tried from the States, pretty good.
I could agree. It is pretty good. Which one did I freaking have? I think it's the Blueberry Mountain Honey Wine.
That sounds really good.
That's why it came out fucking like purple.
Yeah, the other mead I've had is I think like elderberry or something, so it was kind of a purplish color too. So seeing this is just like straight freaking clear yellow, not yellow. What's the color? It's not like amber like whiskey is. It's a little lighter than that, but I don't know. It looks like a white wine instead of reddish, purplish.
They make a private reserve mead. Sell them in 500 milliliter bottles for $55 each. High-end port-like reserves are what you serve when Zeus visits for dinner. A batch is made every so often and aged for at least 5 years. The sweet mead has been called everything from heaven in a bottle to sinful and the drink of gods. Damn, I might have to try to find some of these if we do go up to Colorado here.
Yeah, you're going up fairly soon, aren't you?
Yeah, like this one's like from 2007. It's a red raspberry.
No, the company that makes the one I'm drinking right now it's just called Danish Mead. That's the company name. But they had oh, that's freaking neat looking.
Yeah, that's a cool bottle.
Yeah. But anyway, they have a couple other like variations on this, and they have one that's called like Viking Blood. And I thought about trying that one.
That. I know that company then because I've seen that.
I'm pretty sure
I've wanted to
it was
try
the
some
same
of
one.
them. But, and then some other news here. I've decided I'm going to try my hand here at trying to, I guess, certify. I don't know if I'll be able to actually get it, but I got one of the Captains of Crush grip strength grippers. And this is the company that has like world renowned recognition to where if you actually go onto their website, the number 3 is what you actually start getting put on a list for, and it's having a grip strength of 280 pounds. I'm not sure I'd be able to get a 3, but I want to kind of try. I think it'd be cool to be on a list like that.
Yeah.
So far, I've actually come over here to the certifications. What the fuck was that?
That was my door.
No, not you.
Oh. Evidently, Cassie was listening to my mead review and she wanted to try it, so she came and grabbed the bottle.
There's a lot more people have done a 3 than I thought.
I know what you're. Yeah, we looked at this like back in fucking high school, didn't we?
Oh, probably.
But I remember like the last time we. No, not good.
No, it's good. It's just really strong.
Yeah, it's 21%.
Oh.
So far, 3 people this year have actually done it already.
Oh.
Since 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Jesus, 3, 2, 2001. Okay, so basically since it came out, at least one person is certified on it. 2004 was a big year. Jesus Christ, 2003 was even bigger. But I think I can do. I think I can get to 2.5, which is the highest, like, women's only division. And so far there isn't anybody in it. Obviously, I can't go on it because I am a male. But I want to see if I can get there. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I remember the last time we fucking looked at them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of people on the list. It was only like a handful.
Well, there's still only a handful in the number 4.
Maybe that's the one we were looking at.
There's only 6 people ever to close the number 4. And 4 of them are from the U.S. 1 from Sweden, 1 from the U.K.
Why ain't you going for the 4 then?
Brother, I'm not built for that. I work IT. I work a desk job. I do not have the capabilities of doing that. I think the 4 is like almost 400 pounds of grip.
Not with that attitude, you don't.
Yeah, it's 365 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't doing that. I'm gonna be honest, Chief. But the number 2, which so far nobody in my family has been able to do, is 195. My current goal, I want to be able to close that before anyone else does.
I don't even know what my grip strength is. It's probably not much.
Mine's not good, but I looked up what the average adult male of like 21 to 27, I think is what it said, has a grip strength of 73 pounds. That's really bad. 73 pounds is not much. I was like, damn. It is not. The average for anything does not take much to get over.
No, not with a little practice.
Not even practice. Like, I've closed the number 1 once with my right hand. Haven't been able to do it with my left. And I don't do anything. My grip strength is horrible. That's what keeps me from, like, when I wanted my clean and jerk, well, not jerk, just the clean of 225. What stopped me dead in my tracks was my grip strength. It just kept falling out of my hands. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even pick it up off the ground. Just get it to my knees. It'd fall out of my hands. Everybody else could at least deadlift that. I couldn't. In order to deadlift that, I had to have straps. And I still do. So my grip strength is not good. But the average is really not good. Like what I have right here is I bought the guide. It's their lowest one they have. They actually title it as Rehab. And it's 60 pounds. The number 1 is 140.
Yeah.
Where
Well, I feel like the average person doesn't really need to have grip strength, so that's probably why the average is so low. At least anymore. Most people are working like fucking office jobs or whatever. Where it's
well,
not...
sure, but everybody can benefit from having a good grip.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's really. I don't. I feel like that's really low. I feel like that's not quite right.
You got the people over here with no hands who are putting in zeros that are skewing the average.
Yeah, right here. Captain's of Crush Guide for beginners, seniors, rehab, and easy warm-ups. Like, what? The sport, which is the next step of 80 pounds, it says for teenage athletes. So if this is saying for teenagers that have some athletic ability, are you stronger than your average adult male. That's crazy. I mean, I guess 18, 19 is still considered teenage, but when I hear teenage, I'm thinking like 15, 16.
High school.
But anyway, I just stood it out there because I'll post when I actually do when I actually do something cool. But I'm starting it today. I'm doing episode 20 on this thing, on each hand. See if I can't get it to where I can just get to the one real easy.
Reps of 20 every hour on the hour.
Every hour. That's a lot.
Be there in no time.
Brother, my hands probably wouldn't function. Even at a 60-20, I mean, you get your hands get a little sore.
I can honestly say I've never done any of those.
When you're ever at like my parents' house, you never did any?
No, I don't think so. I don't know how, but I somehow escaped doing them.
I'll say like Blade, Ethan, anybody else that ever came, Tyler.
Maybe I did, and I just don't fucking remember it. That could always be the case too.
Yeah, Ethan has. I expect Blade to have better grip strength than me, but Ethan, who has softer hands than I do somehow, even though he regularly goes to the gym, I don't. He has softer hands than me. I don't know how. He can close the one with like ease. I struggle. I'm like, brother. What?
You got soft hands, boy.
I don't like my natural grip strength is horrible. But ooh, there we go, that was good. Down hit a little bit. I saw that all of the Call of Duties are on sale right now.
Are they really?
And I propose
Oh yeah, Modern
we
Warfare.
both get World. I propose we both get World at War. That's what I'm saying.
I have that one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. That was like the first game I bought on PC. Call of Duty World at War.
Oh, sure shit. Yeah, right there. Brett owns this game. 109 hours. Jesus.
Yep. Modded zombies is fun. Do I remember? Do I still remember? Do I still remember how to mod it? No, but I did when I was in like fucking high school.
I'll just fucking buy it, crank through the campaign, and play some modded zombies too.
Yeah, I've had that game for a while. Can you look up your purchase date on Steam?
It should say when it's acquired.
Last played July 2nd, 2015.
Yeah, you've had it for a little bit.
Where does it say when you bought it at?
I can go to the settings. If you go to like manage, or sorry, properties.
I thought it was in properties.
Or no, you click on Steam, and you go to settings, and then you go to
Library?
no, there's a shit, where was that at? Not storage. Shit, I gotta look this up again. Because there's a place you can go to see exactly how much you've spent on Steam, and I think it has your receipts for everything.
Is it in security?
So Steam, press help. Where the fuck's help? Oh, there's help. Steam support.
Where?
So at the top,
Yeah,
where you can
Steam.
click Steam, it says Steam View.
Oh,
Games,
up there. Help, yeah.
And then go to Steam support. And then you can either just click on purchases and hit view complete purchase history. Or then you can scroll down and see, or you can try to type it in.
When did I buy it? Call of Duty World at War. I bought it January 1st, 2015.
So you put 100 hours in that year?
Yeah.
Dang.
The very first game I bought on Steam was bought February 15th, 2013 for $5.
Nice.
It was Ace of Spades.
And if you, I wouldn't necessarily say this on the cast, but just for your own funsies. If you go to, if you're in that just main Steam support area, and you scroll down and click, go to my account, and then you click data related to your Steam account. Like midway through, there's one that says external funds used. That'll show you exactly how much you spent on Steam.
Where was it at? The main page, and then you go.
You're on Steam support, and you go to. You scroll down, and you hit my account.
Okay.
You scroll down to the bottom, and it says data related to your Steam account. And you scroll down on that, and about halfway through, it says external funds used. No, I'll show you how much you spent.
Nice. Uploaded content store. God damn, they have a lot of fucking information on your account that they save.
They save everything.
It's kind of neat, also kind of scary.
A little bit, yeah. But
External
anyway, COD is
funds.
now downloaded.
Very nice. I haven't spent that much.
No, I thought I spent way more than I have.
I guess
However,
I
I
do.
will say it is.
I do buy most games on sale, so
Yeah. And this is for anybody else that listens. Any Call of Duty game on PC prior to Infinite Warfare, I believe is what they said. Do not open multiplayer. They did something wrong with the engine, and there are two exploits that can be done. One has to be done in match, but one of them can be done just by you clicking on the multiplayer logo and being at the main menu on multiplayer. Both of them grant access to your computer that it does not make you aware through. It does it through like Steam invite leaks, but it keeps the link from showing up on your side, and so they can accept their own link and have access to your computer.
not good.
No. So
I don't know if
just
that's.
don't even try
I don't-
going into multiplayer.
I was like, I don't know if that's even necessarily the developer's fault because of just how fucking old some of these games are.
Yeah, but World at War doesn't have that problem for some reason.
Hmm.
So it is something they could have fixed somehow.
If they didn't
They
know
just
about
never
it,
did.
though.
Well, at this point, they have to know about it because it's like a big enough thing online of people being like, "Spread this. You do not go on multiplayer on older Call of Duty titles."
It could also be that they don't have, like, the know-how to put out a patch anymore.
Well, I mean, they just simply don't care. They're
Or they don't
super
care.
old games. So I mean, like the likes of COD 4, World at War, Black Ops 1. I mean, shit, the servers for those, I don't even think still exist. I think you have to go through private matches. But, like, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, even those, which still seem modern to me, which even though I know they're not, to me they still seem modern. You can't play. If you go on them, you risk having your entire computer compromised.
I kind of want a Black Ops 2 remaster.
Well, you get Black Ops 6. How about that?
I saw that. I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, so far there's no information about it. It's just,
yeah,
here it is, it exists.
I know, but I also know how all fucking Call of Duty games have been trending recently, and it'll be fun for a little bit, and then it'll just fucking die, just like all of them, because the fucking battle pass bullshit will ruin it.
Well, yeah, that's to be expected. Yeah, June 9th, in 2 days, they actually have their, like, reveal trailer. So why they even released anything saying it exists, I don't know. They could have just waited a couple more days.
Who the hell knows? Yeah.
But what I think is cool is ZWR.GG. That's the official world rec site for anything zombies related. They have recognized skier ritual as a part of it. And that's a game I've wanted to play since I saw it. It's on my wish list.
Has it got any updates since it came out?
I think so. I think they've actually updated it somewhat frequently. Let's go. Skier ritual. It's on sale right now for $20.
Sure is.
Yeah, they released a couple of patches, and they have the announcement for their first DLC map.
Nice.
And World at War is ready to play.
Someone's freaking mowing again, god damn it.
Someone's mowing.
Yeah. Now that game's looked fun.
It did. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. But what have you been playing? Because me and Cassidy have been playing a lot of Monaco recently. I didn't know if she would take into that game very much, but she seems to actually really enjoy it, so we've played it a couple times a week.
I've still been playing the shit out of Dyson Sphere program.
I guess I did know that.
I've thought about restarting. I can still make things work, but oh man, I did shit so fucking poorly optimized on my starter world that I'm really considering just being like, okay, we need to start from scratch.
Well, you still have, what, 63 other star systems?
Yeah, but my problem is I'm very quickly running out of resources to be able to make warpers to get to those other star systems.
All you need to be able to do is get there once and start anew.
Fair enough.
Make it optimized, and you have everything already unlocked that you're ready.
I don't think I'm gonna do a full kind of restart, like full on start over. I might though set up everything kind of a lot better optimized on one of my other planets in my star systems, because I have one that has pretty much everything. It doesn't have water or oil on it. That's the only two things it doesn't have. But that's not that big of an issue. I have interstellar logistics, so I can ship that to that planet and then just kind of fucking completely demolish my starter factory and just start over. Once I kind of get that set up. That's kind of my plan right now.
Dude, I watched a video over how, like, pros of that game play, and it is wild.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, alright, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start on the equator and build laterally instead of north and south. You build east to west until you, like, ring all the way around the equator so that it doesn't... So the grid lines don't change and everything stays right. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Why are we min-maxing Dyson Sphere?
It is nice to build around the equator because of that, but it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you're not, like, building up by the poles, it's not that big of an issue.
I mean, I think my factory goes through 3 different, like, grid changes.
I was like, the first
north.
Yeah, like, the first couple, like, you're hardly even fucking noticeable. You have to be, like, in construction mode, like, actually looking for them before you notice. It's like, oh, hey, there's a little offset here.
My power facilities are on a grid change. So one of them's on one side, one of them's on the other, and they're just slowly spreading apart. And it looks weird.
It's like, I don't have to worry about power anymore. I have solar sail production on every single planet in the in my starter solar system, and my swarm hit a gigawatt fucking last night or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and I only use like a couple hundred megawatts, so I got plenty of fucking power.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't. I haven't played in a while though. Like I was playing alongside you. Obviously having to focus on defenses occasionally. But not too bad. Playing on default settings, that they're really kind of just more of a nuisance like mosquitoes than they are a legitimate threat. But I started playing Star Rail again recently, the last 2 days. Ugh.
So I've just been...
So my focus has been away from Dyson Sphere.
Dyson Sphere is just kind of a nice, relaxing game, so it's kind of what I've been leaning towards, like when I get off work, just come home, play some Dyson Sphere, relax for a little bit.
It is very relaxing.
Figure some shit out, make me feel like I accomplished something.
If you want a very much not relaxing game, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Have you ever heard of it?
It sounds familiar.
It is, in a sense, the most realistic medieval game there is right now. And that's not necessarily a compliment. There's so like every single piece of armor has 3 different layers to it that you gotta actually layer on. So like your chest piece, you have your normal, you have your like padded clothes underneath that, and then you can layer on your chainmail over that, and you can layer on your full plate over that.
Yeah.
And that goes around for chest, head, arms, hands, legs, boots, all of it. It's just the armor system itself is super complicated, but the game is brutal. When I say it's realistic, I mean you'll be walking down a road, get jumped by 3 bandit dudes, and if they hit you, it like drops your stamina to 0. There's no way to escape it, and you can just get soft locked because you saved a couple of minutes before that, and now you're fucked. Dude I work with, his name's Philip. He showed me some clips of him playing the game. He's like, dude, he's like, if you like medieval, this is what it's about, because it's super accurate, super well put together. But that also means everything that sucked about that time period is also accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've been looking at some VR games. I kind of want to play some more VR, but I haven't really found anything that's really been like, oh, I want to play this just like fucking constantly. It's like I'll play Beat Saber every once in a while, stuff like that, but I haven't really found a new VR game that's like, okay, let's fucking do this.
I kind of forgot you had VR.
Yeah, I don't play it very often. It's kind of just a pain to set up. It's not really a pain to set up. Since I'm actually fucking home this weekend, when I finished fucking rearranging my game room studio fucking thing that I got, it'll be a lot better to play it because I'll have more open space. Because right now, I have enough room to play. It's just you hit the fucking the boundaries quite often just on accident, because it's like I have enough space to play, but it's just barely.
I mean, that's how my room is, but I just suffer through it.
Fair enough.
Listen, I mean, here's the thing. Ancient Dungeon officially released the multiplayer update.
Did they now?
So it is official. It's no longer just a beta. So I would 100% play Ancient Dungeon with you. Beat Saber, obviously, just a good game. Into the Radius. I started playing that again also the other day.
That game scares me.
I so wholeheartedly recommend playing it though. Holy shit, it scratches an itch I didn't know existed. It is so good. It is the best game of its kind. I thoroughly, for whatever reason, I don't know why, enjoy organizing things in video games. I don't know why I do it, but I do. I do it in Minecraft, I do it in literally fucking anything. Into the Radius scratches that itch so well. Because you got your backpack. You put everything in your backpack for your run into the Radius. You shit your pants for the next 40 minutes while you're in the Radius. You come back to your home base with like 80 pounds of shit on you. And I spend the next 20 minutes cleaning my fake guns in my fucking video game. Putting away the food I brought back, organizing the artifacts, going to the shop and selling some things. Organizing which knives are in good condition and which ones aren't. Growing my gun collection. Stacking boxes of bullets, because why not? And I I love that. I love coming back to the home base with all the shit that you just spent forever getting, and just seeing your stuff grow. The only other game that I've ever had scratch that same itch is Ghost of Tabor. But Ghost of Tabor can pitch you off pretty hard. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's VR fucking Tarkov.
Tarkov, yeah.
So yeah, you go out on a raid, you kill some people, you come back with all their stuff, and you're like, oh boy, and you put all the guns on the wall, get all your ammo together, get all your stuff together, you got a big ass bunker that you build stuff up on, you see the numbers go up, and those numbers are serotonin. Same way with Radius. And Radius 2 is going to be coming out soon, and it's got multiplayer.
Ooh. Sorry. I just saw Until You Fall's 44% off right now.
Until You Fall is great.
That's one of the ones I've been looking at for a while.
It makes you really sweaty. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that right now.
Good workout.
It's a good workout. Did you ever play anything like Infinity Blade on your phone?
No.
Oh, what's another good game to compare it to? I mean, Infinity Blade's really the best comparison I have. It's not a open-ended sword fighter. Like,
Yeah. It's like I've watched you play it before.
yeah. You have to block specific ways. You have to dodge specific ways.
You have to slice
And you have to
specific
slice in
ways.
certain ways.
Yeah.
But it's a fun game. The soundtrack is really good. So Until You Fall is great. I think you should get Light Brigade.
Yeah, I've also been looking at that one.
It just keeps getting updates. This year they have put 2 major updates out, and they have a 4th one planned. Like, where's their... They released a roadmap somewhere. Where was it? Roadmap.
Jesus Christ.
So in 2024, they wanted to release Shadowhunter, which is update 3.0, which they actually just did. Give you a bow and arrow class and entirely new environment. They still want to release by the end of the year a covenant system, so choosing a guild and fighting for that guild. So that I cannot recommend Light Brigade any harder.
Light Brigade's such a weird game. Like the lore and all that's fucking just weird as shit, but not in a bad way.
What's the lore of Light Brigade?
I don't know. You're like a fucking World War II soldier who's fighting for the sun god or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Well, okay, so all the weapons are like World War II, yeah, which is also super fucking cool and a selling point. Nothing is cooler than killing some dude and picking up a fucking STG-44 and just going to town. Or eventually spawning with an STG-44 and just wrecking shop the entire game. Yeah, you're like a combat priest. You pray to send the other players who have died to like this fucking spirit realm and get their stuff. Or you pray to see where all the enemies are. You pray to open up doors. Like, it is a little weird, but it is such a good game. And they added cigars. I have no idea what they do, but they're fun.
You're the fucking It reminds me of fucking like a Dungeons and Dragons game if it was fucking in World War II.
Alex. Half-Life Alex.
I don't know. I've never played any of the Half-Life games. Well, I guess that's not true.
don't
I've
have
never
to.
finished any of the Half-Life games.
You don't have to have. You can just play this one straight as it is, even if it's your first one. It's just, it is so good.
I've played a little bit of Half-Life 1, and I got fucking stuck somewhere, and I literally could not figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do, and I got pissed and just never played it again.
You would like Ragnarok. I'd play Ragnarok with you.
Does that have multiplayer?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can race your friends.
Did not know that. Yeah, that one looks fun too. What's it?
Surgeon Simulator ER. This is funny. And of course, I know you. I know you're not a huge fan of this kind of game, but it is so fun with friends. Phasmophobia.
I've actually considered getting that, but you know, getting everyone on to actually play a fucking game anymore is damn near impossible.
It's hard to do, but even so having 4 people makes a horror game a comedy.
Exactly. That's what I want.
But having 2 people, I think 2 to 3 is ideal. 4 is fun. Don't get me wrong. Having 4 people in like Lethal Company or something, it's hilarious. But having 2 to 3 people, it's funny until it's really not, and that's what makes it really fun. You have 3 people and everyone's together, and you watch one person get dropped, and you and your other buddies start laughing like, "Oh, look at that dumbass, he died." Like when we played Content Warning. But when that last person drops, with 3, if 2 people die, or if it's just a duo and your friend dies, it turns from a comedy to a horror really fast. And that's when it gets fun.
It's all fun and games till your friends stop answering your calls.
Exactly. And so, like, I think 2-player VR Phas is ideal because you have your support. You're like, alright, we're going to go in there, we're going to get this done, and we're going to get back out. It's going to be great. You turn around and your friend's on the ground, and you're like, oh shit. And your friend gets to now watch you from the afterlife laughing their ass off while you're shitting your pants.
Yeah.
So I think 2 is ideal. I played through a bit of Inside the Back Rooms with Ethan. And that's always when the game got fun. You had each other side by side, figuring out puzzles, going through it. Your friend dies. Ethan dies, and now you're alone. And you're just like, man, this got not cool really fast. Or Outlast Trials. That's another good one. I only ever played with just Ethan. Having your only support die. It's a scary feeling, but it's a fun feeling.
Does Blade still have his VR headset?
He got it back, so he sold it to his dad, but then he bought it back from his dad.
I was like, we should really pick like a fucking some day, like once a month or so, and do a fucking Poker Stars VR poker night, just with all of us.
I played that by myself not that long ago, actually. April 21st.
Is it even called? Is it even called Poker Stars anymore? No, it's Vegas Infinite.
Vegas Infinite, brought to you by Poker Stars.
And
they've changed it a lot, actually.
It doesn't even show up as a fucking VR game anymore, which is weird.
I think you can play it without VR.
Huh.
But, so when we last played, you know, they brought in just like the casino floors now. Like you didn't just choose, just blackjack, or just poker. You could choose a floor, and it gave you blackjack, roulette, craps, slots, all in one room. They have kind of cranked that up a bit now. And so now you don't even choose the, like, the stakes when creating a floor. You just make a generic floor, and when you sit down at the table, every person at the table chooses their own stakes. So, like, if I had, like, $50 million, and you just got the game and have 20,000, I can be playing with the millions, and you can be playing with the hundreds, and we're both playing the same game. As long as it's not poker.
That's nice.
So, everybody gets to enjoy whatever stakes they wish to be playing with. Which I'm like, that's actually pretty cool.
I just know every time we play that game, it was always a good time. Even just playing with like fucking randoms, joining a random lobby.
Well, yeah, it's a very social game.
Getting into shenanigans.
Yeah, we all lived at home still with our parents. It was funny. We'd be up till like 1 o'clock playing poker with random dudes, and Lucas would be pissing them off, and it was funny just to watch.
I remember us playing fucking craps for like 3 hours, and we still didn't even know what the fuck was going on half the time.
I still don't really 100% understand craps. Listen, all they need to do, all PokerStars needs to do, is add Baccarat. If they added Baccarat, it'd be the de facto casino game on PC, period. It's literally the only mainline casino game they're missing. They have poker, they have slot machines, they have blackjack, they have roulette, they have craps. All they're missing is fucking Baccarat. But I advocate for you getting Faz, and me and you playing Faz.
I'll consider it. I guess it's only $13. I don't know. I got. It's only $13, $14, something like that. 13, 14.
Oh dang. They've updated it so much since I last played. There's so many. I'd be figuring it all out with.
Yeah, like the last time like everyone played it, and like I was watching everyone play it as a group, like it was still fucking buggy as shit. It was like scary as fuck and funny as hell, but like the getting into lobbies and shit like that was still like pretty fucking rough.
Bro, the scariest moment I've had in that game is because of a bug. It wasn't developed for VR. The dude added it separate. And it's one guy. It's one guy making this game. And so in VR, you could clip out of bounds. And all of us were in the ceiling. We all had floated up above the house. And the ghost was hunting. And we're all making fun of it, like calling it names, yelling swear words, getting it to be mad at us, but it couldn't get to us. And so it was funny, we're all just sitting above the play area laughing at it. I moved like 1/4 of an inch, and I fell into the garage, which was where its hunting room was. It's where it spawned, and where it was most aggressive. My laps became deadly silent very fast. Because I can hear where you are. So if you talk, it comes to you. I fell through that floor, and I just shut up immediately, ran to a locker, closed the locker. My heart was fucking beating, my hands were sweating. Sitting there holding the locker in real life. It stops hunting. I go back to the freaking closet where they're all still above the ceiling. I'm like, guys, that wasn't funny. That was the scariest fucking thing of my entire life. And those moments are some of like my fondest memories. Sure, it's scary, and you're like, ooh, not having a good time right now. But it's so much fun once it passes. You're like, okay, yeah, that was funny, that was pretty good.
I want to play it just to learn the stupid ghost lore. The fucking different types of ghosts and all that shit. And what they do.
They've even added like 7 more ghost types since I've last played. You start with shitty equipment now and you have to upgrade it. Like your thermometer isn't a digital one right now. You start with a mercury thermometer where you have to stand in the room and let it reach the temperature.
That's fucking funny. Just sitting there in the room for like fucking 10 minutes trying to get the fucking mercury to adjust.
I mean, it doesn't take that long, but yeah, you gotta stay there, which makes it scarier because you're like, man, I don't want to be in this room right now.
Dude, I just fucking shook the goddamn thermometer in there, run out of the room, go hide for a bit, come back and fucking grab it.
And so it actually incentivizes you to play well because the better equipment you have, the less scary it gets.
Oh,
nothing beats Ethan's bitch scream. Oh my god. Hearing that muffled as he ran up the stairs was the funniest thing of my life. Even his parents were concerned. They're like, what happened down there? And he goes, you guys don't understand. That was scary as shit.
His parents fucking think he's getting murdered in the basement.
Dude, they like did. Well, what's our time at?
Hour and 1.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll. I'm gonna upload this as like pretty much as soon as we're fucking done with it, and yeah. Hopefully we can make up a couple episodes over this weekend and not have any more late episodes. And hopefully I quit getting fucking called into work.
Yeah, and we can get a better outlined episode. This one's kind of just a shit happened. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. We're gonna try to figure out kind of more of a structure to these than just random ramblings that we have been doing at some point. But so far, yeah, it's been a crazy couple weeks, so we haven't really had time to discuss that.
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyway, I think that's a good place to end it. So thank you guys for listening if you made it this far, and we'll hopefully see you next Thursday at our usual time.
If we can help it, it'll be back on track.
Yep. See you guys next time.
Adios.